Hi everyone, this is Grace. Today we're going to be doing a short ab workout for our obliques, and we're going to get some arm action and some abs as always. Alright, all you need is a comfortable place to lay down. If you have a mat, grab it, or you can just find a comfy spot on the floor. From here we're going to start with a little bit of plank action. So we're going to come into our all fours position. We're going to start with a hover plank. So my spine is nice and long. My wrists are right under my elbows, knees under hips, tucking the toes under. We're going to lift those knees up off the floor just a little bit, and we're just going to hold here. Get a little isometric action to begin. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to lengthen out to our full plank. You can always drop down to the elbows if you would prefer. From here, we're just going to rock back and forth. Little tiny rocks, keeping the spine nice and long. Shoulders pushing away from the floor. Check in with that pelvis. Make sure it's not doing anything wonky. You've only got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to tap our elbow to our knee. Tap, and other leg, tap. Check in with those shoulders. Are they pushing the ground away? If you're down on your elbows, check in the same way. One more on each side. Good. Come down and rest for a second. Shake those legs out. We're going to transition, now that our core is just a little bit warm, a little bit engaged, we're going to transition up onto our knee to get our obliques in. So if you have a mat and you want to fold it, or if you have a towel you want to grab real quick, that would be a great option. I'm just going to stick like this. I'm going to take one leg out to the side. From here, you have several options. You can be out. You can have your arms up overhead, kind of a Charlie's Angels situation. Or you can add some movement. So reaching long and coming up. Choose the level that's best for you. We're going to try and keep that hip stacked over the knee. Nice long leg. And we're going to reach down, try and touch the floor for our candlestick dippers. Make sure we're still squeezing those abs. Last one. Good, and we're going to hold down here. Wherever you are, make sure you're breathing. And come up. From here, we're going to transition out into a little either modified side plank here with one knee resting on the floor, or you can come all the way up, or you can be down on your elbows. That's where I'm going to be for now. From here, we're going to take our elbow and try and tap it to our knee. Check in with the bottom side of your body. That is the working side. So you really want to focus on squeezing that. Try to get a nice rainbow shape along the bottom of your body. Check in, make sure that shoulder, supporting shoulder is pushing away from you, same as you were in your warm-up for your plank. Last one. Good. We're going to swap. We're going to pull the inside knee up, trying to touch the bottom toe to the top knee. 4, 3, pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and stretch it over. We have got another side, so when you're ready, we're going to flip over and get ready to do those candlestick dippers on the opposite leg. So my opposite foot comes out, supporting knee, stacked. Remember, you've got options where you want those hands to be. You can have that movement. Pick your level. We'll get started in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep squeezing those abs. Really getting that crunch in the side of the body. You've got 2 more. And last one. Good. Transitioning all the way down. Remember, you've got options. You can be modified. You can be up on your hand, or you can match me and be down on the elbow. From here, we're finding that nice tall side plank and tapping elbow to knee. Focus on the bottom of the body. Remember, we're breathing the whole time. Inhales and exhales, nice and deep. Three more. 2, and 1. Good. From here, resetting, tapping inside toe to top knee. Three, 2, and 1. Pulsing up. Here we go. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Take a little bit of a stretch. Good work, y'all. All right, we hit the sides of our abs. Now we're gonna just head down to the mat, do a little bit more ab work to finish it out. So I'm gonna start with my dead bug. So we're gonna come up to a 90-degree angle. From here, I'm gonna move this way a little bit. I'm gonna come up to a 90-degree angle. My abs are already engaged. My belly button's pushing down through the floor. Spine glued to the mat or to whatever is underneath you. From here, lifting head, neck, and shoulders up, pushing my hands into my knees, and I'm going to let opposite hand and opposite leg fall. Deep breaths, making sure you're not holding any tension in that neck. We want to make sure there's space between the chin and the chest. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last one on each side. Good. From here, lowering head, neck, and shoulders down to the floor. We're going to extend these legs out and back to 90. Out and back to 90. Again, that spine stays glued to the floor. That's the most important part, as always. You've got 4 more like this. 3, 2, 90. We're going to lift one leg up. It doesn't have to come all the way to straight. We're going to drop it down, back to where we started, and 90. Up, drop, up, 90. Check in with that spine. If you want an extra challenge, you can always lift head, neck, and shoulders back up off the floor. Always, always there are options. Let's do one more on each side. Good. From here, tuck those hands under if you need a little extra support for that low back, a little reminder not to lift up. And we're going to try and tap those toes to the floor. Again, spine stays glued to the floor. Belly button pushing down into the floor. You've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, y'all. Hug those legs into the chest. From here, if you want a little extra, go ahead and start me over from the beginning. You can do this workout 2 to 3 more times. And if you're saying that was enough, we're ready to be done, I'm going to stretch you out right now, real quick. We're going to drop those knees to one side. If you want a little extra, you can look the opposite direction. And switching over, letting the legs fall to the opposite side, looking in the opposite direction. Good. Hugging the knees back into the chest for just a second. And then we'll stretch arms and legs long. Fingers and toes reaching far away from each other. If you'd like to roll over and do a little bit of a cobra, feel free to do so, or stay right here with me. Beautiful. Find your way to a seated position. Nice and slow, take your time. Beautiful. We're going to roll those shoulders back a little bit. Taking some nice deep breaths. Good. We're going to plant one hand into the floor, reaching up and over with the opposite hand, opposite arm, keeping the chest nice and open, getting that stretch in the side of the body. If you need to readjust the bottom hand to get where you need to be, feel free. Good, sit up nice and tall, planting the other hand into the floor, reaching up and over on the opposite side. Beautiful, coming on up. We're going to stretch the legs out in front of us, reaching for those toes, keeping the feet flexed so we get a stretch from the heels all the way up the back of the spine. If you can comfortably touch your toes, go ahead and start thinking about sinking those elbows down towards the floor. We don't want to force our stretching. We want to go till we feel a little bit of discomfort. We feel like it's getting the job done. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Nice work. Go ahead and walk it back in. Find a comfortable seated position. We're going to roll those shoulders back a couple more times. Let's go for 3 more. 2 and 1. Let's go ahead and take one deep breath in. Thank yourself for taking time out of your day to do a little something for your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Nice work, y'all. Like I said, if you want to start over and get another ab workout in, you can always do this video more than once. There's lots of other videos to check out to get a full body workout, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.